Good afternoon. My name is Shanta Pollard. I'm a third year placement student at the Little Dribblers Club. This video is based on the various stages of children from the ages of 13 months to all the way to 7 years old. I'm going to be explaining to you the stages I've learned based on the motor skills, communication, and different things that they do while they're in these stages. So come along with me. So the first stage is 30 months to 18 months old. Their milestone is just basically the behavior and physical checkpoints that you see in the growth of infants to childhood. The ability to develop, develop, behavior changes, growth, and everything that comes with it. So, for example, the first one is motor skills. At this age, children is able to walk independently. They're able to use like two or three objects. And next thing, the scenery or the sensory, sorry, is helping to dress themselves. I mean, they could pick out their own clothes at this point, right? But they still need the help of parents or caregivers. They also have a sleep schedule, so they use to like at 8 o'clock or like a 9 o'clock, whatever time early to set them so they get a full day the next day. Also, they're still growing, so they need to get as much rest, eat different types of food. Secondly, they also communicate within facts and words. Like they will use like words like come or like they will say go, like this one or two words within, I guess, the length. And also they use gestures and combine songs together. They also constantly follow simple the direction. Like if you tell them to go over there, pick up something, they would definitely do that. They show interest in pictures. If you, for me, I remember when I was in the working the daycare, kids would like literally look at photo and be like, "Oh, that's an apple," or "That's like a sun or something." So kids constantly learning through photos. They can identify one or two body parts. They can use up to 50 words. So yeah. And feeding, they like I said, they do eat a lot of food by this time. They're more open up to holding their cups and stuff for drinking water or milk or juice. Play and social skills. At this time they're able to be more independent when it comes to playing, but um they still enjoy stuff like blocks, toys, objects. They're very much into musical toys at this age. Now so they like playing with new people. So yeah, that's it for 18 months, 30 months to 18 months. So and have like two more to go. Coordination, basically in this age group, coordination is so easy for them because they're able to move around, maintain the balance, able to keep they're able to keep sorry, they're able to stay motivated with things like objects or anything. They also seeking new ways to play. They always finding new things to play with, so they're very in tune with their surroundings. Daily activities, they love bath times. They love to go to the park with the family, or they're looking forward for a play date. They also um participate in dressing without crying. They understand new things and they used to routine self expression. They love their parents' touch. They find that touch and soothing words and comforting helps them to, you know, feel loved and feel more connected. And our next one is they only cry when they're hurt. So if you know they're crying, you know that they're hurt or not getting what they want, or maybe they're hungry or tired. And also they enjoy textures and like grass or sand or something like marine. That's exposed to the environment. So basically they try now to get to know who they are and looking around their surroundings and stuff like that. That's between 13 months and 18 months old. Now I'm going to go to um 19 to 24 months. So 19 to 24 months, they at this age they know like a whole sentence. They know at least 50 words, but they know a sentence, be able to express themselves, even not fully, but at least they're getting there. They also use words like me, you, and my. They understand new words quickly. They also name objects and pictures, so that you could find something to be like, oh, that's a sky, or that's a car, or a bus. They also could identify 3 to 5 body parts. Like this is my nose, my eyes, my lips. Yeah. Also, like I said, this is where they learn pretend play. They're very much in tune with themselves. They look everything around them. They play with. Um, they also pick up them stuff. If you're like, oh, Josh, you're gonna pick up your coat, they're gonna pick up your coat. Playing social this oh in this age group also, they're very much into with friends. Like they could play together with other people, with other children. They could also enjoy sitting up, playing with toys, playing, listening to a book, um, transitioning from one time to another, like from bath time to bedtime, or from nap time to playtime. They explore the environment, such as new playground. There's different things. The coordination is that they're able to move in and out of different positions like crawling, climbing, cruising, and walking. Enjoy seeking out ways to move and play. Use hand to help move one position to the next. And next one, daily activities like enjoy bath time, able to eat more food, have a established sleeping schedule, is able to tolerate and wear new and various texture of clothing, and self-expression. They're usually happy, but when they're sad, they will definitely express themselves using words too. They and they enjoy different things, variety of things, and they also not used to the parents at this age. They could be comfortable to who they know, they're familiar with at this age. So yeah, that is 19 months to 24 months old milestone for younger kids. Now we're going to 2 to 3 years old. Now at 2 to 3 years old, they're very much in tune with themselves, with the surroundings, and with friends. I mean, like making new friends. So this part here, they're fully. I'm talking about like they're using words. They're using like 2 3 sentences, and or like they try and like use words like in and on and stuff like that. They understand at least 50% of the speech by caregiver. So you could tell them, you could speak to them, and they kind of would understand you. But you have to like go slowly so they could break it down, so they could do understand you. Also, it's about you. It's about themselves. So anything you have is them own. It's like, oh, mine or yours, or they know what to say. They also understand full sentence. You could tell them, go and get the ball, or go get your coat, or go and wash your shoes. Whatever, they will literally go and do it because they understand at that age. They're fully grasping what you're saying. Just go slow though. Doesn't go fast because they're still learning. By 36 months old, they're asking what to wear. Are a lot of questions like, where are we? Are we on the bus? Where are we going? We're going to the store. Why are we going to the store? It's a lot of why words. So you have to basically keep up with them at this age. And they're speaking a lot. They're talking constantly, so they're learning as well around their surroundings. They use words like cats, dogs, boy, girl. They're using little words that they could remember by now. They know the ABCs. They know the writing, spell the name, certain things like that. By now they could understand. They understand more simple sentences at that age too. Play and social skills. They're able to play in small groups with other children. Also aware that they maintain eye contact with others. They also explore various things within the playground. Like they might see a new swing, or they might see a new water park, or they might see something new to add it to the playground, like a color or a picture or something. They also use head, like nod your heads for respond, like no and yes. And also they enjoy swinging and being thrown up in the air, on the swing. They also enjoy playing with bigger variety of toys, more things that they could understand. They able to name their toys at this age. They able to doll, car, different things. And also at this age they enjoy still listening to, a book at nighttime, or just during the day, or if that daycare or something, they enjoy you listening to book. The coordination at this age is based, they're just able to move around and play. They're able to walk and maintain balance without like falling. They also use hand and fingers as a way of to communicate, as a gesture to communicate. They also get into problems with their peers, but they could work along well with their peers at this age. So, and daily activity, enjoy bad time. Now they also don't have to use, they're not used to diapers now. They're more independent. They could wear their own underwear. So they're into routine. They pick their own clothes. They're more like what they want at this age. Yeah, and the motor skills is really good. The motor skills is on point. They're, like I said, they're moving, they're jumping, climbing, running, you name it. So the motor skills is at one. So they're very fast at this age. They're very unique. So definitely, I know a part of the Little Dribblers Club is that By the time they're a certain age, because remember they're developing from 18 months all the way to 7 years old, and they're like different. Sorry, they're different ages. So we know the tiny tossers. We know like they're small, they're tossing the ball or they're doing something within the activity. You know they cannot use a lot of their motor skills, whatever if the hand, if they're throwing the ball. And then we have the juniors jumpers, so we know like oh yeah they're very fast. They're jumping, they're throwing the ball. Even if it don't go into the net, that's fine. But they're experiencing new things. They're able to use more of the motor skills to help them independently. And 3 to 3.5 years old, we know that these ones here they're very unique now. Like, they're doing their stuff and they're getting their stuff done, and they're very in tune with what they're doing. They understand the yes or no. They be able to go by routine. So if they're on the court playing the basketball, I could definitely see them going into routine. You could tell them like, okay, Jonathan, can you dribble the ball or like throw the ball within 2 steps of you or 2 inches of you or 2 feet of you, and then carry it up a high, or pass it along to Peter. Peter, can you? So at least by then they're still in a little routine at 3.5 years old. By the time they're 5, 6, yeah, they're masters on the court. They are very in tune with it. By the time they're 7, 8, they're scholars by now. They're excellent at what they do because they're being training for such a long time. Or by the time the motor skills on point, their social skills on point, the also growth and development is growing rapidly. So these kids are very exposed and quick to learn about the new environment, about what they're doing, and they're also not learning. They're also learning different languages, different courses. They're also getting different activities along with being on the court. So they're also exploring options. They're also cognitively they very in tune with what's going on around them. So that's something good. Like I said, I would definitely, if I have my kid or my children, I definitely would be in a program like this because I know they'd be flexible. Physical activities are involved, so I know. And then cognitively, they'll be also in tune, and motor skills and social skills and sensories and all these things will be in place because they are practicing it every day. And lastly, this is for kids 4 to 6, their milestone. They're interesting and aware of and also maintain eye contact with others, enjoy playing in small groups with children of the same age. They turn their heads and respond to name call. They're able to play in no set situation. They're aware of risks and unsafe environments, so they very much know taking risks. They're very much know still in tune of what they're doing. Enjoy playing with new toys. Enjoy sitting to look at, listening to books. This is where they also attending school, like they're in kindergarten, so now they're more open to learning different things. They're exploring their options in terms of like knowing their spelling their name, knowing the ABC, spelling words like 3 letter words, learning how to do math, the smaller math. So yeah, the coordination they're able to enjoy and seek ways to move out, have adequate endurance strength to play with others, daily abilities, able to use utensils to pick up spoons, and yeah, they're very much independent at this age. They're very much self-aware of certain things they're doing, and they're generally happy. But you definitely know this age is really expressive, so they definitely tell you how they feel. You'll be able to understand and have conversation with them. So I learned a lot just doing the research with the different age groups within the Dribblers Club. Hopefully that next couple of weeks, and when I start getting more in tune with the club, I'll be able to learn some more new things. So I just want to cut it short. I don't want to continue going long. Thank you so much for the task. I know it take a little bit longer because school is in tune. There's more like there's other courses also. So I'm just trying to keep up and get back into routine. So thank you so much. And yeah, see you guys or see you next time. Bye.